All right, welcome back, everyone. You are now watching the 6th episode of Quant Chronicles. I am Logan Legacy, and if you are new here, we are going from zero to hero, landing our Quant internship within 1 year of this YouTube channel. So by the middle of I believe, November 10th of 2026, we will have a Quant internship. So on the last episode, we were pretty much discussing the C++ beginner's manual, and we wanted to read 77 pages a day, making it kind of like a quick speed run, and that way we could read the whole book, the whole beginner's guide, within 1 week. Well, that is proving to be a lot more challenging than I thought initially. So we are actually on page 62 out of a couple days that we started a couple days ago. And yeah, LOL. I can only read about 20 pages a day, and I am very good at speed reading. I love reading. I have hundreds and hundreds of books, but yeah, this one is definitely a little bit more challenging than, you know, a traditional business book, if you will. So yeah, thank you guys for bearing with me. We're gonna try to read the whole book now with, you know, the new, way that we're reading in about 2 weeks. Worst comes to worst, we're gonna read the whole thing in a month. 28 days would be 20 pages a day. But I have a feeling that as we start reading more and more, things are gonna just start clicking, and we'll be able to read it a little bit faster. But no rush. We're not trying to get there fast. We're trying to get there with complete understanding and complete full knowledge of the beginner's manual. So yeah, that's where we're at. And we're on page 62, which leaves us about 11% of the book so far. So let's get in today's video. We are essentially covering in this video the 7 basic data types of C++. So yeah, let's go ahead and just discuss that. Char, character, wide character, and then these are the actual, inputs on the program itself, but these are the actual meanings. So we have character, wide character, integer, the floating points, double floating points, the Booleans, and the valueless. Single characters are characters like A or the number 9. Wide characters are characters used for extended character sets, and integers are whole numbers, positive or negative. Floating points are numbers with decimals but lower precision. Double floating points are decimal numbers with doubles with precision or floats. Booleans are true or false, used for logic and conditions, and valueless represents no value, usually used in functions. Now, some of this clicks, and some of this is still taking its time to fully take root in my mind. So yeah, so we have 63. C++ is case sensitive, meaning upper or lower characters have, obviously an impact on what you're actually programming. And 63 keywords from C++ standard, there's 63 keywords in the standard programming language. So that's pretty interesting. And yeah, last but not least, C++ has 4 general classes of operations: arithmetic, bitwise, recreational, and logic. And the final thing I'll leave you guys off today is, did you know that C++, the plus represents an incremental and incremental increases the value of making C++, and a double in the variable, meaning when C was evolved, from the humble C beginnings and it became C++, essentially the inventor of C, I'm blanking on the name right now, but he wanted to add plus. That way programmers were instantly able to recognize that it is a programming language. All right, guys, that is that for episode 6. And since we actually skipped yesterday, which I'm so sorry about that, I literally was just overrun with literally so many tasks and just melting in my brain trying to just compute and understand. And I actually started the the book, the beginner's guide, over and over and over again. And it still makes sense, but a lot of it still doesn't. So we're going to just keep reading, keep reading, keep reading. And eventually, here pretty soon, I would imagine by next week, we will open some leak code and just starting to get some programs and projects off and going. So yeah, thank you guys for bearing with me. And again, I'm so sorry about yesterday and not posting yesterday. I feel like, like that was my literal goal, is just to post every day, and I skipped one day. I just had a lot on my plate, and yeah, again, sorry for that. But the good news is because we didn't film yesterday, we're going to be posting a second video right now. So we're going to erase this whiteboard in the video, and I will see you guys in just a moment. Peace.